Welcome back to Iran Daily Newsfeed. Today is the birthday of a man who was a factor of security and stability for his country. Let's take a walk down memory lane on the life of Shahanshah Arya His Majesty Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, the father of reform and the Golden Age. Mohammad Reza Pahlavi was born on October 27, 1919. His father became Shah of Iran as Reza Shah Pahlavi in 1926. Mohammad Reza was proclaimed crown prince at the age of 6. From this time on, he was carefully educated for his future role as Shah by his father. As a child, he became fluent in French, and after completing his primary education, he went to Switzerland to continue his education. He succeeded in obtaining a diploma and returned to Iran when he was 17 years old and went to the military college. He later became a renowned pilot. Amid World War II, after the decision of Reza Shah the Great to leave Iran as a means of preserving the country and preventing the collapse and the waste of the achievements of the Pahlavi dynasty and to prevent the civil war in Iran, the young crown prince came to the throne. Eventually, the young Mohammad Reza became Shah of Iran at the end of World War II, but due to the political situation in Iran, after His Majesty, the Crown Prince of Iran, was sworn in as king in the National Assembly and became the Shah of Iran, the coronation ceremony was postponed to the future at the request of His Majesty himself. Fluent in both English and French, he was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize in 1965 and in 1968 was awarded an honorary doctorate in law by Harvard University. Until October 1967, the 48th birthday of His Majesty the Shah, laid a crown on himself and his wife, Queen Farah, in the Salam Hall in Golestan Palace. After crowning himself and the Queen, he appointed his wife as Viceroy. Mohammad Reza Pahlavi said, "Before laying the crown on Farah Pahlavi, I thank God for allowing me to serve my country and my nation as much as I could. I ask God to give me the strength to continue what I have done so far. The honor and pride of my nation and my country is the only goal of my life. My only hope is to preserve the independence, sovereignty of Iran and the progress of the Iranian people, and to achieve this goal, I am ready to sacrifice my life if necessary. May God Almighty allow me to hand over a happy country to the next generations, and may my son, the Crown Prince, succeed in carrying out this heavy burden under the care of the Almighty." Many services were provided for the upliftment of Iran and Iranian during the reign of this father and son of Iran. From women's suffrage to the establishment of universities, offices, and the regulation of the bureaucratic system, the construction of railways and roads, and the entry of science and technology into the country for the welfare of the people. During the reign of the Shah, the development of Iran was going on wonderfully and historically. But it was as if the progress and development of Iran was a thorn in the side of the powers that saw him as a threat to themselves. So the hands behind the curtain began to work, and with careful and calculated planning of the enemies in 1979, with the passivity of the people who witnessed the progress of their country, they succeeded in bringing Ayatollah Khomeini to Iran, forcing the Shah of Iran to leave his country, and with him, security, authority, development, and blessing left Iran. Like Reza Shah the Great, he left Iran in complete despair, although he had done nothing but serve to prevent bloodshed and civil war. He never took the love of the homeland and the people out of his heart. The late emperor passed away on July 27, 1980. And today, after years, people of Iran and the Middle East have realized how they could not appreciate the services of him and his father Reza Shah the Great during their lifetime. And from the depths of their soul, they remember him and his father well and wish for the happiness of their souls. A wise man once said, "I first thought that a country needs a wise minister, then I thought it may need a wise king. But now I understand that a country needs wise people." And that was all for today. I'm Kate, and thank you for the privilege of your time.